Hello, everybody. Welcome along to our first watch along of two today in the run-in in the EFL Championship. We are up to round 39, and this, by God, is a very, very big game. It's Ipswich versus Millwall. It is third versus fourth. And it's a big time of the season, this, isn't it? We're about to go to international break. There will just be 7 games remaining after this one, and a lot can be done today. We have also got second place Middlesbrough playing in the earlies, so there's a chance for an overtake into second place if either Ipswich and Millwall can win, and we would need a slip up from Middlesbrough, who, as I say, are playing in the earlies. They are off to Blackburn. Welcome, everybody. Here we are all over the place. We're down here on TikTok and up here on Twitter, and there's Facebook and YouTube. Everything's going. So let's get this all consolidated right now, and let's go for a like spike to start the show. Wherever you're watching, you should see something that looks just like that. Hit the thumbs up. Let's get this stream moving. Here, you got 11 seconds. It's time for a like spike. Thank you, everybody, for your wonderful support. Normal target here is 50 likes if we can pre-kickoff. So I know the sun is out in the UK. I've got the blinds down today. I'm going to go for natural light, but I'm sure we're going to get plenty of people here enjoying, or not, as if you're a Millwall or an Ipswich fan, could be a little bit nerve-wracking on both sides there. Let me just talk to you about round 39. It kicked off last night. Preston 3, Stoke 1. Apologies to Preston and Stoke fans. We put a poll out. We said there's 3 TV games here, Friday, Saturday. We're going to do 2 of them, and the votes were for this one, and later on we will also be doing Swansea versus Coventry at 5 p.m. It is a double watch along on the channel here today. I'm going to be sat here for the best part of 5 hours, but hey, there are worse ways to spend your time, in my humble opinion. Round 39 then kicked off last night with Preston Stoke. So, big one in the earlies, Blackburn, Middlesbrough. If Middlesbrough can do their business and get a win, they will hold second going into that international break. If we were to get a draw for Borough and a win for Ipswich, you would see the overtake on goal difference. There's a bit much on the goal difference for Millwall to overtake them, but they certainly could draw level on points. It's Derby Birmingham in the earlies as well, along with our game right here. 3 p.m s, we got Bristol City, West Brom. We got Charlton, Norwich, Hull, Sheffield Wednesday, QPR versus Pompey. We've got Sheffield United versus Wrexham, Southampton versus Oxford, Watford versus Leicester. And then we will be back right here at 5 p.m. We're going to be covering Swansea versus Coventry. So essentially today, I get to see 3 of the top 4 in their entirety. So it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a tiring day. But let's get into it right now. And let's start by looking at team news. As usual, we'll have a look at the lineups. Let me know who you are looking forward to seeing playing, who you think the potential match winners are. We're going to go to the lineups in just a sec. Okey cokey. Ipswich Town lining up Christian Welton in goal. No Leif Davis or Cedric Kipray in the back four. They are both suspended. So Ben Johnson will be going against Femi Aziz. Johnson will play left back. Furlong will play right back with Greaves and O'Shea at centre back. Dan Neil starts alongside Azor Matasiwa. Wondered whether it might be Jack Taylor, but Neil gets the nod. And the front right position, interestingly, McAteer down the right-hand side. We wondered who that might be. Jaden Philogene is obviously back and on the bench. Sindre Eggerly is around, but was taken off at half-time in the game at Sheffield Wednesday last week. McAteer gets the start. Big opportunity for him. Jack Clark down the left, and it's Mehmeti in the 10. And Ivan Azon up top keeps the shirt as the number 9. The bench for Ipswich: Palmer, Baggett, Boniface, Taylor, Kayust, Akpom, Hurst, Philogene, Eggerly. For Milwall, much better news in terms of the back four, because while Ipswich have 2 out, Millwall have 2 returning. Well, I mean, sort of returning, because Zach Sturge, his red card got rescinded, and Caleb Taylor returns as well. So Patterson in goal. Sturge and Taylor's return will mean that Tristan Kramer can play fullback and dovetail down the right-hand side with Femi Aziz. That means Jake Cooper and Caleb Taylor will play centre-backs. A massive pair of centre-backs, let's just say. Midfield, Mitchell and Kundle. Langstaff, Negley and Femi Aziz, obviously the main man attacking-wise. Josh Coburn starts up top, punching holes up there for Millwall. On the bench, Crocombe, McNamara, Bryan, Bannon, Sacco, Lamptey. Ivanovic to come off the bench is good news for Millwall if this goes to the benches. Ballow and Watson. Let's read some comments, or well, let's just say some hellos actually to Kelly, to Eric. Kelly up at 4:30 a.m. to watch. That is commitment. Gary, welcome. Kieran, Cletus, the mighty Ipswich, John, Sean, David. Who else am I saying hello to? I think I've said hello to these people here. Alistair, Lee, Oscar, Lewis. I'm getting some duplicates in here. Wayne, Saundy, John over on Facebook. We can see those up here. We can't see your TikTok comments up there. I'll have to read them down there. But I think I've said hello to lots of people. Edward, have I said hello to? MH, Kieran as well over on Facebook. I think we've got it done, have we? Steve's just appearing on the bottom there as well. Right. Predictions time. Hold on 1 second though. Let me tell you how it will be. Let me tell you what the poll said on the Benjamin Bloom Football Channel community tab. Okay, 1,600 votes, of which 25% think this game will end in a draw. 30% think Milwall will win this game, which means 45% of the people who voted on the poll think Ipswich will get the win. What do you think in the chat right here, right now? That's what I want to know. You don't have to be funny. You don't have to be clever. Just write your predictions. We'll read them together. Your predictions in the comments right now. You've got 24 seconds. Go. Players coming out of the tunnel here. So let's rattle through these predictions. I'll try and put as many on screen as I can and read as many out. 2-1 Ipswich, 3-2 Ipswich, 1-1. 0-0, 1-1, 3-2 Millwall, 2-1, 2-2, 2-1 Millwall, 3-3, 1-1, 2-1 Millwall, 2-1 Ipswich, 0-0 Desmond, 1-0, 0-0, 3-1 Ipswich. Keep them coming. There you go, 1-1. Dean down there on TikTok for the Desmond. Plenty of scoring draws in there, I suppose. Difficult to separate two sides. Tied on 68 points in third and fourth in the table. Matt, welcome to you, buddy. 1-0 Ipswich. Check out Matt, actually. He'll be online as well for commentary later on. MFC 2-1 Millwall. We are about 2 minutes away from kickoff here. Let's reset here one more time and rattle through the teams. And it's Christian Walton in goal for Ipswich, Furlong and Johnson fullbacks, Greaves, O'Shea are centre-backs, Neil Matasiwa central midfield, McAteer, Clark, Mehmeti and Azon. For Milwall, Patterson in goal, Kramer and Sturge will be fullbacks, Taylor and Cooper, Cundall, Mitchell, Aziz, Langstaff, Negley and Coburn. Looking forward to this one. Little bit nervous. Feels like the biggest crunch game in the title race. The promotion race. Looks like Coventry are going to go ahead and win the title, doesn't it? The Sky Blues have a 7-point lead with 8 games to play. Looks at the moment like we have 3 teams battling for second place. Middlesbrough currently hold the higher ground on 70 points. Ipswich and Millwall just behind on 68. Ipswich have played 1 game fewer than both sides. And this is the first of 3 head-to-head games between the 3 sides. The very next game Millwall play after the international break is away at Middlesbrough. And in round 42, Middlesbrough will come to Portman Road. Get your thoughts down there in the comments. Normal, please, if we can try and keep it polite, keep it calm. Any insulting words to me, anyone else in the chat, or a football player or a referee, and you will be blocked. We just need to try and police things there and make this a nice, friendly place for everyone to be. You can do it. You know you can do it. Keep control of their emotions. We are off and running at Portman Road, Ipswich versus Millwall in the sunshine. Potentially for a place in the top 2 if there's a winner here and any kind of slip over at Ewood. Throw in early to Millwall down the right. Is it going in long? It is not. Kramer throws it in. Jack Cooper's come forward as well from centre-back. Ben Johnson wins that first duel down in the right-back area. As we get some sense of settling here. Thank you for all your wonderful support. Remember, you can support just by liking, subscribing, all of that good stuff, commenting. If you do want to super chat, you can do. It'll always be free to watch this channel. But we have got a super chat target of 5. If you do want to get involved, we're going to be here for 5 hours today, so it would be a great help. Grieve steps out, wins that one as it comes forward long. Furlong into the front. Nice little knock-off by Azon. Mehmeti, big shadow down there, down the right-hand side. McAteer tries to get the crossover. Sturge gets a little something on it. And the deflection makes the cross safe. Nice press from Milwall as Ipswich try and reset in their own half. Knocked forward. Coburn can't control it. We are off and running. Thank you, Kelly, my lovely. At whatever time it is there in the US. 5 a.m. now, is it? 5:30? I don't know my time zones. Thank you for the super chat. For all the wonderful championship content and for some vitamin D3. There you go. I've got it. I've got the sun shining through the window today. Jack Clark. Oh, does well, actually. Comes from right to left. And the cross goes in to the far stick there from Ben Johnson, right the way across the box. Remember, he's a right back playing down the left-hand side. It's not the worst cross you've ever seen, that. If anyone was attacking deep into the 6-yard box, had a probably easy finish there. But remember, these Millwall centre-backs, a big, powerful pair, hey? The ball's back with Christian Walton. Ipswich with the majority of it so far. Matasiwa was pressed there pretty heavily by Macaulay Langstaff. We did see a aberration of a goal at Stoke, didn't we? Playing that way. Ooh, Azon there tried to knock it across. Azon on the edge of the box. Mehmeti inside the box. Clark comes onto the right foot, drills it in low, blocked out. It's a good start by Ipswich. Neal, Johnson, Clark again on the dribble. Clark beats his man into the box. Little knock back to the edge of the area. Shot driven in right-footed. Just wide of the post from Dan Neal. How much does this miss by? Oh, not a lot. Good strike, that. This will be a better angle from behind him. The keeper's probably got it covered. If Jake Cooper had his angles right there. He didn't seem to be too perturbed by that shot flying past him. Thank you, PDX Geek. $5 on the super chat. Very, very kind. Which football player has the biggest cleats? The one with the biggest feet. Stands to reason. Thank you so much for the support for the super chat. We are 2 for 5. Here come Millwall. First attacking play. And they're into the box here. Negley puts it across. Drilled at the near post. Walton caused to push that behind the goal. And they're going to be very dangerous from these set plays, Millwall, aren't they? First corner, forced by the Lions. Just smashed it straight at the keeper there. Could have caught him out there if Walton had gambled on that one. Corner goes in, half cleared. Negley heads it back to Aziz. Aziz, little floaty cross right-footed, headed up and out. Clark helps it on. Chance for an Ipswich counter. Dan Neal is driving forward. There's a whole load of Ipswich players coming with him. Neal has not chosen the right path there. Felt like he had about 8 players running slightly behind him. On the left-hand side, he tried to go to the right. MK1, Barnet 0 is the first goal in the EFL today. Oh, nice reverse ball. Mehmeti to the byline. Mehmeti crosses low as on. Well, I think he's trying to control it. He ends up conceding the throw-in. Decent game this so far. Good level of intensity. Ipswich going close through Dan Neal. Langstaff smashed one at the near post. Big counter-attack opportunity there. Both sides look like they fancy it. Isaac, I've had a really rough week. Glad to have you cheer me up today. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, matey. And you're in safe hands for the next couple of hours. We'll enjoy this game and you can forget about whatever's been going on this week, hopefully, mate. Clark pulled back there. Be a free kick for Ipswich. Oh, stop it. Mr. Piccolo. Can I return that super chat if your car's just failed its MOT? Spend it on a new car. But very, very kind. Cheer me up, Ben. My car has just failed its MOT and has to be scrapped. That sucks. Mine's in on Tuesday as well. So I feel your pain. And yeah, hopefully there's a good solution to that. Muchly appreciated for the super chat. In comes the free kick for Ipswich. Oh, it's gone all the way to the back post. And it was literally knocked along the goal line by Darnell Furlong. There was no one there to put it in. That's twice Ipswich have flashed the ball right across the Millwall 6-yard box. And nobody has been there to stick it in the back of the net. Don't know whether he could have had a shot there or whether the angle's too much. Just on his own there at the back stick. Furlong. No cigar. Foul on Dara O'Shea. I suppose he does have to put it across. He couldn't have really done a hell of a lot else with it. Cambridge 1, Salford 0. That one goes, oh no, disallowed. Fake news. Goes across from right to left, cleared by Tristan Kramer. And again, a lively first 10 minutes. Dave. Thank you so much, buddy. How are things at Bloom Towers? All okay. As you say, the sunshine makes this a more fun day. I'm trying to pace myself knowing the double watch along is an exhausting affair. Going to be back for Swansea Coventry later. Should a CEO have a say in team selection? I mean, he's entitled to if he's the CEO. I'm not sure it's the best idea in the world, is it? Kind of employ a manager to do that, don't you? But hey-ho, each to their own. McAteer leaves that because he was going to be offside. I mean, Millwall throw. Thank you for the super chat, Dave. We are 4 for 5. Thank you for your support, everybody. O'Shea to Matasiwa. O'Shea, Walton. Oh, don't lose that there. Matasiwa rolls his man inside his own penalty box, although they have given it away there. Kramer steps on it. With a soft foul there. Langstaff steps ahead of Matasiwa. Oh, it's gone the other way. Yeah, I was going to say, it would have been a very soft foul, wouldn't it? Goes to ground, but the restart goes in the opposite direction. Mehmeti dribbling in ever decreasing circles, and he's lost the ball. Negley tries to play the channel for Coburn. O'Shea's in there. Coburn getting pretty physical there with Dara O'Shea, and vice versa. Coburn's been whistled. O'Shea reacts like his ankle's just been shattered into 100 pieces. Borough just missed a great chance to go 1 up. In the earlies, along with Town today. I think O'Shea intimating there, by the way. Coburn stood on him as he got up. Couldn't really see over the hoarding there. Yeah, it's Blackburn Borough and Derby Birmingham. If you're across those couple of games. Let me know. He stood on his foot, Coburn. O'Shea, let's just say, making sure the referee was aware of this. In the way football players do. He's on the ball now, O'Shea. He's fine. Boots it into the channel. Chest down by Jake Cooper. Nearly ends up giving away a corner. Has to slide out. And it's a throw in to Ipswich. Deep on the right wing. What a run Jake Cooper is on, by the way. Over 400 appearances now, I think, for Milwall. Incredible servant. A long throw coming in from Darnell Furlong. Taylor gets something on it. Headed back down by Matasiwa. Ball juggling in there was Azon. Neil. Mehmeti crosses back post. McAteer didn't know whether to head that or try and volley it back. It's caught between the two. Does neither. It's become up 15. I suspect both managers will be pretty happy. With the start, it remains 0-0. Ipswich probably had the better of it if you look at the numbers, but Millwall have pressed and had a bit of a threat going the other way, which you would think would have been the game plan coming into this one. Cooper to Taylor, goes in long to Coburn. Coburn whistled. Jacob Greaves on the deck now. And he must have talked himself into the book there because the referee didn't look like... Yeah, it didn't look like a yellow card for the foul. Just leans into Greaves. Greaves goes down. He must have talked himself into the book there, Coburn. And he's on a yellow card. Ball back in play. Furlong heads it forward. Breaks in the centre circle. Greaves blocks it. nearly falls for Mehmeti and then nearly falls for McAteer. Sturge gets it back home. Oh, Coburn, is that going to break for him? Yes, it is. Coburn, edge of the box, 1v1. Coburn hits the shot blocked by O'Shea. Coburn, remember, scoring a 1v1, kind of dribbling at the centre-back at Hull a few weeks ago. So he's got it in his locker there. O'Shea does well. If he'd have turned him the other way there, I think that was the side O'Shea wanted that to go. He just gets in and makes the block with the right foot. Going to have a long throw come in from Sturge. Well, they've got the flick near post. Cooper, excuse me. Ball still bouncing around. Aziz heads down. And, it's knocked forward. And here's another Ipswich counter. Jack Clark, left wing versus Billy Mitchell, who falls over. All fed in 1-2. Clark into the box. Clark can't sort his feet out. They just crowd him out in the end. Good recovery from Milwall there. Looked like Ipswich had got in. And Ipswich had countered well from the set plays. Johnson drives the shot, deflected. All spilled by Patterson in goal there. And again, for the third time in this half, a real goal hanger striker maybe has something there from that. That goes loose, doesn't it? Interesting the threat Ipswich are having from Millwall's own set pieces. You'd think Millwall's own set pieces would be their big threat, but if you can flip that the other way around, like Ipswich have done a couple of times, especially with the running power of Clark and McAteer on a counter, then, I don't know, turn the narrative on its head. Mehmeti in the 10. Drives forward. Mehmeti inside, outside. Hits the deck. It's not going to be a foul. Didn't look like one, but Mehmeti's down. Big tackle by Matasiwa. McAteer puts the cross in. It's another good ball in. Falls to the edge of the box. Clark hits the shot. Oh, what a save. Incredible save by Patterson. Not from Neil's shot. It was the follow-up. It's a brilliant save by the on-loan keeper here. They half clear it. Neil hits the shot. It's blocked. It's Azon. This is a magnificent save. Look at that. Brilliant from Patterson. Azon doesn't do a hell of a lot wrong with that. Full on the volley. Good power. It's just a brilliant save by Patterson. Ipswich building a bit of pressure there. Millwall's keeper keeping them in the game there. As we come up 20, corner Ipswich. Back post. Greaves heads it back across. Palmed away and cleared in the end. And Millwall's defence being stress tested here. Are Ipswich going to be made to regret not capitalising on this positive kind of attacking outlet that they've got here. Mehmeti, his cross hits McAteer. That's going to be a goal kick, isn't it? It was Greaves from the corner. Yeah, again, similar thing to Furlong there, where they get the player on their own at the back stick. Can't really score from there, can he? That's all he can do is head it back across. And Patterson does well with that, but he did brilliantly with the save before. The moment of the match so far, wasn't it? First shot blocked, Azon on the volley. I mean, you can say, oh, can you put it in the corner? I think you optimise for one or two things, either accuracy or hitting it early, and he hits it early and he hits it well. I think you just hold your hands up and you say, great save. By Patterson, one of a few players on this pitch, ex-Sunderland and promoted with Sunderland at Wembley last May. Dan Neil, obviously one of them as well. Tommy Watson, is on the bench. The scorer of the £130 million goal. Cooper clears his lines. O'Shea boots it straight back. Mill will have it centre back. Taylor, nice little floated ball out to Kramer. They're looking for Aziz. They haven't managed to get the star player in the game yet, have they? Milwall. In fact, his biggest impact's been from the other side when he had to go over and take a corner and followed up the next phase. Guys, thank you for your wonderful support today. By the way, we've got 4 out of 5 on the Super Chats. If someone wants to get us over the line, and you'll see some nice confetti falling in the comments, and then I will shut up about Super Chats, and we can do it all over again at 5 o'clock for Swansea versus Coventry. It's Kramer. Kramer drills in a shot. Found a nice position there. Coming forward from right back, but quite narrow. It's a good run, actually, from Aziz. Pulls Ben Johnson out of the way. Danger there, but Kramer's shot not a good one. Matasiwa. Inside to Neil. Rides the tackle. Tries to poke it through the legs there, and it's turned back over. Now here is Aziz. Oh, Aziz, nice ball early onto Coburn. They've got Kramer running with Coburn. That was the ball. They did well there, Millwall. They worked Johnson and Greaves inside out there. Had to switch over. And here comes another long throw. Turned over, and Matasiwa has it. Oh, nice spin by him, and nice feed onto Mehmeti to Clark. Outside of the right foot, surely Azon is offside. Goes too early there. Pretty obvious when Clark was going to hit that pass. Ostentatious from the outside of the right foot allows the Millwall offside trap to spring. Azon went too early. Oh, don't lose that there. And he has done there, Taylor. Turned over and he smashes through Jack Clark there. And I assume he's going in the book there, Caleb Taylor. Oh, they're giving it the other way. Clark arriving slightly too late, apparently, according to referee. I saw that one all wrong. A 50-50 that was a 60-40, I guess. Millwall restart. Patterson, responsible for the best play of this game, with that save from Azon's volley. Switch play out to McAteer. He's going to need better service than that. 25 gone. 0-0. No goals in any of the earlies in round 39 Saturday here. Blackburn 0, Borough 0. Ooh, poor goal kick from Patterson. Neil can't control it. Oh, and that's knocked round the corner by Aziz. Tackle doesn't quite carry. Good press again, though, from Langstaff. Oh, horrible kick by Walton. Handed straight back. Aziz has got it now. Aziz, I think he's shooting there. Nervy defending from Ipswich. Henry on TikTok. Am I watching Swansea today? Yes, we'll be live at 5 p.m. to do that. Leo Cienza, round 39. Yes, comes after round 38 and immediately before round 40. Neil slides that on. O'Shea. Furlong. O'Shea. Slightly behind. Johnson just lose their balance a bit when Leif Davis isn't playing, don't they, Ipswich? Clark central. Nice dribble. Too many notes, Mr. Mozart. I think he's gotten away with that, though. Dan Neal picks it up. McAteer on the right. McAteer tries to cross. Dave, thank you, you bloody legend. Target hit, bullseye. Thanks, boss. No need for any more super chats. Save them for tonight. Thank you, Dave. We're all sorted there. Muchly appreciated. Liam's followed up immediately doing the same thing. Thank you so much. En route to the NKM. Watching his beloved Sheffield Wednesday. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, Dave. Super supporters. In comes the corner to the near post. Azon hooks it goalwards and wide. I say hooks it wide. Hits it against O'Shea. Normal, ludicrous amount of wrestling, shirt pulling, blocking from the corner. That's not an Ipswich thing. That's not a Milwall thing. It's inability to enforce the laws of the game and have corners take place properly thing. But hey, soapbox of mine. Greaves goes home to Walton, who goes short to O'Shea. I think we just had a goal for Luton in League One. Play Stockport today. And I believe they have the lead. Brighton also lead Liverpool in the Premier League. O'Shea, big diag. Taylor eats that up, but then runs under the ball, and Azon can dribble into the box. Azon's cross deflected twice, I think, wide for a corner. It looked like Taylor had done really well there to win that, and he lets the ball bounce over his head. Good bit of play followed by a mistake. Really good from Cooper there, isn't it? Just gets his chest in the way. Head it, kick it, block it, stop it. Welbeck, the goal scorer for Brighton, so the chat says. Corner for Ipswich here. And it comes, right-footed from Clark, again to the back stick. Good defending by Taylor, really good actually. He's on the sprint, and he doesn't concede a corner either. He flicks that header out for a throw-in. Running with Jacob Greaves, really good from Taylor. Furlong hurls it in, the throw-in, and that is going to go out for a corner this time. Taylor gets the head on that. Thought Millwall were going to be super strong from attacking set plays here. Looking pretty strong from defensive set plays. Go figure. 4 corners to 1 in Town's favour. This one coming in from Furlong. Not cleared yet. Taylor head on it, Langstaff. And Mattasir is back on the ball in his own half. Switches the play. Mehmeti. Furlong. Poor cross back post. Aziz can just leave that. And turn and run it up the line. He's given it away though. Dan Neil jumps on it. Neil comes inside. Tries a reverse ball to Mehmeti. Blocked out. Horrible clearance though. Straight to Matasiwa. McAteer. And home goes Furlong. To Walton. Dara O'Shea on the ball. Matasiwa. Neil Johnson. 63% of the ball. Ipswich in this first half. And they're circulating it again now. Greaves. Terrible pass by Greaves there. Stepped out of defence. Gave the ball away. Aziz to Kramer. Aziz pops it straight into the box with the left foot. That's the danger, isn't it? He can just do that. Aziz, one touch inside onto the left foot and spin that one to the back post. Big one forward from O'Shea. Easy winner there. Cooper versus Azon. Won't even need to jump. Furlong. Matasiwa. Touched on by Azon. Head it, kick it. Mill will clear their lines. And Furlong goes back to Walton. I was on a few previews talking about this game being possibly cagey. The last few minutes have definitely had that feel. We have had loose moments in this half. Interestingly, following Millwall set pieces and Ipswich counter-attacking. Here's Mehmeti down the right. Nice feet. McAteer. Neil. Clark. Furlong. Furlong to Matasiwa. Nice defensive shape from Milwall. Ipswich looking for the angle. Looking for the space. Neil. Clark. Oh, good ball. Clark. McAteer, right hand side in the box. McAteer engages Sturge. Drills the low cross. And again, Jake Cooper. Water is wet. Is in the right place. On the near post. Foot in. He's probably the man of the match so far, Cooper, isn't he? Probably tells you all you need to know about the pattern. Millwall have had to do a fair amount of defending. Corner Ipswich. Johnson will take. No, he won't. And we have to have this absolute nonsense from every single corner. O'Shea and Cooper have been at it all game. But officials just aren't able to deal with this stuff. So many players all fouling each other every corner. What are you supposed to do? In comes the set piece to the near post. Furlong got a header on it. Blocked away and cleared. Matasiwa knocks it to Walton. Clark hooks it on. Decent hold that by Azon. Lovely switch of play. McAteer's got a run on Sturge again here. Block made by Cooper. Who's racking up the numbers in this game, isn't he? Interceptions, blocks, et al. Another corner. Another instalment of O'Shea and Cooper fouling each other. Oh, corner back stick. But we have had a foul given from a corner. In Millwall's favour. Block on Taylor, I guess. Such a weird situation we've got ourselves into with corners, isn't it? Top down as well. Matasiwa looked like he fouled his man there. Goes to Aziz. Kramer's got it inside the box. Kramer puts it across low. Cleared away. Dangerous position Kramer got himself into. It's the unavailable Ipswich players. Look at that. Nunes, Townsend, Kipre, Davis. Plenty of them. Mehmeti down the left. It's just ran it out of play. It's going to be another throw in for Milwall, which Kramer's going to hurl down the line. Strange technique. It went a long way though. We've seen that a couple of times from O'Shea. He just boots it into the channel. And it's actually worked. Taylor had to run with Azon. And they win the throw in. And it goes quickly. Matasiwa. Clark turns inside Aziz, who tries a little slide through the underlapping run. Given away. Clark's got it again. Opens up for the shot on the right foot and he drills it low into the corner past Anthony Patterson, and Ipswich lead 5 minutes to half time. I think everybody thought Jack Clark was going to go for the old Jack Clark shot into the far corner there. He goes to the near post to Patterson's right and catches him out. The keeper made a brilliant save earlier in the game. I think he's got a bit done by a bit of Jack Clark mind games there. And Ipswich lead 1-0. Should have cleared their lines there, Millwall, early in the attack. He comes inside. And yeah, Patterson's very slow with his feet, isn't he? I mean, this all in the wake of him making a brilliant save earlier in the game, but does he see this one late, I wonder? Yes, I think he does. Doesn't go through anyone's legs, does it? No. Oh, I see the problem now. It's Taylor. You think he's going to block it, and then he doesn't. And it just scoots by him, and then once it's by him, too late for Patterson to react. And it is 1-0 to the home side. Jack Clark with his 14th goal of the season. A Jack Clark classic, really. In off the left, shooting with the right foot. We've seen it many, many times. To be fair, we saw it up the other end of this pitch wearing a Sunderland shirt in the 23-24 season. And then football being what it is, Ipswich end up getting promoted and Clark ends up signing. This one knocked in long to Coburn. Neil helps it onward. Mitchell. Sturge. McAteer takes it off him and is fouled. Don't know what Sturge is complaining about. Looked like a clear foul to me. Derby 1-0, say Brendan and Colin in the chat. Derby 1, Birmingham 0. Ryan Brewster, who's been in decent form of late, gets the goal. Derby are in that slipstream of the top six, aren't they? We'll be thinking a nice winning run will take them into the playoffs. And they've got the opener here against Birmingham today. Knocked into Coburn. Good hold by Coburn. Did really well there, Coburn. He had two centre-backs on him. Is turned over in the end. McAteer has drawn a foul off Mitchell. Free kick. Ipswich. McAteer just growing into the game. Ipswich fans will appreciate that contribution there. Because Milwall were engaged in that press and really hoping to win that back. McAteer just stepping in and drawing a foul. A pretty big help. One's gone in long. Matasiwa. It's going to be an Ipswich throw, I think, isn't it? Big appeal from Kieran McKenna. I think it came off Luke Cundall. Throw in Ipswich down the line. Poor touch by Zoni. Apologises. Kind of bounces off his shin. Alex Neil deep in what looks like a team shape, tactical discussion with his staff there. He's probably got some feedback for his players at half time. They're going to need to score in the second half if they want to get anything from this game. And we've got 1 minute of minimum stoppage time. Patterson. Shanks the clearance. Furlong thinks he was fouled. Langstaff tries to lift him up and say, "You're all right, mate." And the referee says, "Well, okay, I will end the first half then." And it ends with Ipswich leading 1-0. Probably deserved their lead on the balance of play. Town have had 8 shots in the first half, 66% on the possession. It's been a good game. Both sides aggressive, both sides front foot, as you would imagine. Ipswich would want to do it a bit more with possession, maybe Millwall a bit more countering and utilising the set pieces. In terms of actual chances and pattern, not many. Millwall only with the 1 shot on target, but that was flashed across by Camille Negley, went down the left, and he just smashes it basically at Walton, and Walton forced into evasive action. There's a few openings. Millwall are happy to defend their box, remember, and let crosses come in. Ball did flash across the 6-yard box couple of times, didn't it? And you think, where's a goal hanger to stick that one into the back of the net? That wasn't the case there. Furlong putting one across and Greaves heading back across the box. The closest prior to the goal was a brilliant save actually by Anthony Patterson. Neil has a shot from the edge of the box, blocked and volleyed by who hit the volley? It was Azon, wasn't it, on the right foot? Great save by Anthony Patterson. Tips it round the post, but Patterson gets a bit caught out for the goal, really, because they half clear it, and then Jack Clark dribbles inside, and you think he's opening up for the shot, curled to the far corner, and Clark goes the other way, hits it low past Taylor, and it goes into the corner, low down to the right-hand side, and Patterson beaten probably a little bit too easily there. So it's 1-0 at half-time. In the other significant game at the top, it's Blackburn 0, Middlesbrough 0. So as things stand, we'd have Ipswich 71, we'd have Middlesbrough 71, and we have Milwall on 68. In the other early, it's Derby 1, Birmingham 0. Right, that should do us until I can make a coffee and come back. Get your thoughts in via the comments. We'll have a look at some of those at halftime. I will close down the TikTok stream. That will restart in 5 minutes. So thank you to you lovely people over there. Get your comments and your questions in, and I will return in 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody. It's half time. It is Ipswich 1, Millwall 0. In the early here at Portman Road, Jack Clark with the goal. We also have running concurrently. Middlesbrough are playing. They are 0-0 over at Blackburn. And Derby through a goal from Rhian Brewster, which hopefully we'll get to see in this halftime break. They lead 1-0 against Birmingham. Derby will actually tie up with Southampton and Wrexham on 60 points. Obviously, Wrexham play at Sheffield United later. Southampton play at home to Oxford. So that can all change. Right up at the top, as things stand, Ipswich move on to 71. Middlesbrough move on to 71. Millwall would stay on 68. But we still have another 45 minutes to play. Let me know your thoughts. Calm, rational, reasoned, unemotional ones would be nice, please, and I'll try and read some of those out. Sometimes it's weird because I'm literally not having the same conversation as people. If they're in a tribal state of emotional, whatever that does to your brain, I can't really, I'm kind of punditing, if you know what I mean, and not fanning, if that makes any sense. So it's difficult to kind of engage with that type of stuff. All boxed up. Couldn't get here earlier. I see the target's already met. No worries, because we're going to be back here later on at 5 p.m. for Swansea versus Coventry. We'll do another target then for my 5 hours of streaming we're going to do today. Cersiro sounds like both going after the win. Yeah, we thought it was going to be that way, didn't we, in terms of I think a game can be cagey, but both teams can be trying to win it, if you know what I mean. Holly on TikTok, Millwall have not turned up, which we can't do against a team like Ipswich. I wouldn't say, we might be being a bit harsh, Holly. I think if that was 0-0 at half time, it wouldn't be that big a surprise, would it? But yeah, I get the idea that Millwall haven't been the better side in the game, but you know, there's not a lot in this at all. We said it'd be cagey. We said it would be fine margins. I appreciate the idea that Millwall have been very good, particularly since Christmas, haven't they? And that level may well have dropped today. Steve. Actually, one sec, Steve. I'll come to you. We're going to see Rhian Brewster's goal. Oh, keeper's left that thinking it's going wide there, Beadle. Brewster's headed it in the corner. Yeah, I think the goalkeeping coaches might have a look at that one. What do we got here? Sorry, Steve. If scores stay the same for Cov, if we manage to win, I reckon a 1-1 draw. I think I know what he's trying to say there. Ben, good stuff from you on Chat with Chaps. He is handsome, isn't he? He's handsome with magnificent teeth as well. No rest for the wicked. You do a great service for the EFL community. Alex, would Carl Rushworth have saved that Jack Clark goal? I think we need that gif of get in there and make it about you. Look, I think it's a reductive question, isn't it? I don't assume that one goalkeeper will save everything that another goalkeeper doesn't. I think the shot went by Taylor, didn't it? And he saw it late, but you'd probably look at it and think he should have saved it. Ipswich do deserve to be winning. Well, I think two things can be true here. I think I said you wouldn't have been surprised if it was 0-0 at half time. But yeah, Ipswich have been a better side. But those things are not binary. There's been many football matches in the history of the game where a side has deserved to be winning and has not been winning, or has indeed been losing. Deserved is obviously in the eye of the beholder. JDM, I think I'm happy for the result to stay as they are. I mean, look, we have a lot of fans of other teams want this, that, and the other, but the truth is, you kind of just got to do your own business. And frankly, as much as Coventry fans won't want to admit it, this result has zero significance on Coventry, because they basically just need to win 3 games and they'll be promoted, won't they? So it's all fun and games looking at other people's results. You gotta win your games. You gotta do your job, haven't you? James, how am I doing today? I'm doing very, very well, thank you. Birmingham behind at half-time with no shots. Well, you're relying on an own goal then in that case. And Millwall are bringing in Mihailo Ivanovic at the start of the second half. So Alex Neil not scared of a half-time sub, is he? And Ivanovic comes in at half-time. We've seen that in the win at Hull and the game against Blackburn as well. He made changes at half-time, did Neil. So he's not shy of it. Out comes Kieran McKenna, and the players are out. I don't know if you saw the story about Danny Kelly. I did see the story about Danny Kelly, who's a brilliant football guy, isn't he, and broadcaster, and he's got cancer of the esophagus. So, of course, like all football fans, I'm sure, to a man, a woman, a child, a person, I'm sure everybody wishes Danny Kelly all the best, because those treatments and that disease, obviously, not fun. And we hope for a good outcome there. Right, into the second half then. We've reset the teams. Obviously, we've had a substitution. For Milwall. Whether they go 4-4-F into or whether Ivanovic just plays in the gap behind Coburn, where Langstaff was, we will see. Certainly a threat and a finisher. So Ipswich unchanged. Walton, Furlong, Johnson, Greaves, O'Shea, Neal, Matasiwa, Clark, Mehmeti, McAteer, Azon, Millwall, Patterson, Kramer, Taylor, Cooper, Sturge, Cundall, Mitchell, Aziz, Negley, Langstaff out, Ivanovic in, and Coburn up top. Here comes Sturge, powering forward down the left. Sturge is into the box. This is a brilliant run, and he's blocked out for a corner. That was excellent from Sturge. He's got inside McAteer there. McAteer did not want to touch him. Big penalty risk there. Set play for Millwall. Kramer, Cooper, Taylor, all going to be coming up for this one. Land of the Giants is Azon marking Cooper. God. In comes the kick, all punched down, and Jack Clark just getting there ahead of Tristan Kramer. Clark turns inside, switches the play for McAteer. Good ball that by Clark. McAteer slips it further forward. That's poor from McAteer. Mehmeti says, I need that in my path. He just put too much on it. Let's say a difficult season, first season, for McAteer, an expensive signing. from Leicester in the summer. Greaves, Johnson, home to Walton, who shanks the clearance. Neil. McAteer into the box. That's better from him. Oh, it bounces about. Neil was sliding in. You wonder whether it's going to fall to Jack Clark then. Looks like there's a bit of space there, though, for McAteer. Today would be a good game for him to endear himself to the Town fans. Headed down by Sturge, already gone out of play. Good run that by McAteer. Yeah, Neil was just sliding in. Just can't get there. Kramer then kicks it against Mitchell. You wonder whether it might fall into Clark then, but alas, no. Walton. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for your support today. Clark turns it round the corner to Neil. Another one for McAteer to chase into the channel. Too much on that. Ooh, nice bit of play there. Negley spins his man. Crosses left-footed. Huge chance. Coburn with the equaliser. That's pretty lethal from Milwall. Negley rolling his man down the left-hand side there. Puts the cross in near post. Josh Coburn. Close range finish. And it is 1-1. Millwall straight back into the game. Good bit of play by Negley. Rolls his man there. Furlong too tight. Negley makes the turn. And from then it's a good cross. Coburn is well onside. Very good cross actually. Greaves can't get there. Walton can't get there. And Millwall have the equaliser. My first instincts were, I know Sky are now showing that over and over again. Furlong and Negley. First instincts were that wasn't a foul. Furlong comes out to try and get it. I think Negley's just too strong for him, isn't he? And Coburn gets the equaliser. Game on. And that goal will be greeted by fans of Middlesbrough with happiness, as that puts them back into second place as things stand. Here's Clark. Clark driving forward. Knocks it onto Azon. Azon into the box. Azon onto the right foot, shot blocked. Good defending by Taylor. Oh, Azon wins it back. Hits the deck. He's going to be booked for diving. Not a clever 30 seconds for Ivan Azon there. He was into the box. Good block by Taylor, wasn't it? Mitchell. There's no challenges. There's just a dive. Azon almost apologises straight away. And the yellow card comes out. Here is Furlong. Knocked into the front, cleared by Cooper. Oh, Matasiwa. Let's Coburn have that. But they've lost it there, Millwall. And here comes Jack Clark again. Clark running with Cundall. Clark, reverse ball. Johnson puts the cross in. Good block by Taylor, who's had a good couple of minutes. In the right place, the right time. That looks like a foul by... Oh, not given. Looked like a foul by Aziz on Johnson. And Aziz carries it up the pitch. Oh, Aziz pokes that through. O'Shea needs to play that. Walton came right out. O'Shea decided he was going to take the ball and he's run it out for a corner. Ipswich defending. Not great. O'Shea didn't need to carry that over the line and concede a corner. And it looked like a bit of confusion between him and Walton. Corner Millwall then. Aziz will put in under the bar. It's in the back of the net, but a foul is given. I can't tell you who fouled who. Walton fell in the goal. The ball went in. Yeah, Coburn. It's the right decision, isn't it? Arm out there. Shoves Walton as he's jumping. Would have been interesting if he hadn't fouled him there, Coburn. Ivanovic closing down. Ipswich look nervous. Millwall in the ascendancy here. Throw in Furlong. Cooper wins that one. Coburn. Aziz heads on. Ivanovic. Two players go down holding their heads. Game doesn't stop. Kramer drills the shot wide on the near post. Clash of heads between Ivanovic and O'Shea. Up the Oxford, Ben, says Luke on TikTok. Very much up the Oxford recently. 10 points in 4 games. You take that. Kieran McKenna scribbling on his notepad. He's going to be looking at his substitutes pretty soon, isn't he, McKenna? Sturge. Mitchell heads on. Booming switch of play there by Ivanovic. Headed down, throw in Milwall. Alex Neil will be obviously very pleased with the response. Getting the goal early in the second half. Punished Furlong going in to try and win that ball, but it is a good bit of quality from Negley after that, isn't it? It's a good cross and Coburn makes the right run. Mehmeti dribbling forward. Clark into the box. Clark drills the shot low, blocked by Taylor. Very good, the two Millwall centre-backs, aren't they? Cooper and Taylor. They defend deep, but they have blocked a hell of a lot of stuff already in this game, haven't they? Comment of the day, Martin, you have beautiful hair, Benjamin. Well, thank you very, very much. I'm not sure how beautiful it's going to look later in the day when we do Coventry at Swansea, and we've been here for 5 hours, but I'll take it right now. Corner, Ipswich, Clark, 58 on the clock. Clark pops it in. Oh, goodness me. Flash past everybody. Greaves was there on the back stick. Nobody got a touch on that, I don't think. Usual 18 fouls going on in the penalty box. Oh, no, Greaves did get a little, tiny little glance on that. Azam was trying to pop it in. Still 0-0 at Ewood. Borough yet to break the deadlock there as things stand. Derby 1, Birmingham 0. We are 1-1 here. And offside, I think, against Ivanovic. Johnson closed down by Aziz. Oh, he lucky to get away with a foul there. Ipswich playing into cul-de-sac. Millwall's pressing. Pretty decent. Welton clips that into Azon in the front, but a bit of a speculative pass. Sturge steps in and gives it away. Furlong to McAteer, back to Furlong. And it's going to be another foul there, restart in the centre for Millwall. I wonder if this is going in the box. The way the centre-backs were treading forward there. Yeah, I think it is. Get it in there. Get it in the mixer. Cooper, Taylor. Has Kramer gone as well? Sure he has. Why wouldn't he? In it goes. Got the first contact there, but it's going to dribble out for a goal kick. Probably needed a less pacey delivery, that one. Bit more hang time on that. Allow the players to get in on top of the keeper. Azon, nice take. Out it goes to Furlong. Furlong with the international signal to who am I passing it to. But he gets it to Matasiwa, who gets it out to Clark. Clark into the box. Right-footed, shot blocked. Cleared by Milwall. Throw in. Ipswich. Ben, what do you think? Ipswich 23-24 or current Ipswich is better? It's a no-brainer, is that one? Ipswich 23-24 scored 96 points. Brilliant, brilliant side. We're going to get a long throw in from Town. O'Shea and Cooper continue the absolute nonsense that their battle has been. O'Shea trying to use Patterson as a shield to get away from Cooper. In it comes. Chance that. Darnell Furlong got up there on the near post. Forgive me, it wasn't a long throw. It was a corner. That's a good chance. Free-ish header from very close range. He lost Kramer there, Furlong. Always been good in the air for a fullback. Going back to those West Brom days with Coburn. Channel ball for Aziz to chase. That's not going to stay in though. Ben Johnson. Deals with it. Be interesting to see what Kieran McKenna's substitutions plans are. Ooh, nearly given away there. And centre-back powering forward. There should be, in theory, a hole now. And here come Town and Jack Clark down the left. Clark vs Kramer. Clark. tries to lay it off. Deflected back to Johnson. Matasiwa. Azon. Oh, nicely worked. Clark again inside the box, dribbling. Clark to the edge of the box. Neil! Oh, just wide. Think it took a deflection there. Keeper's completely done by that one. It's good football by Ipswich, actually. Clark finds Neil on the edge of the box. It's a good block by Mitchell, isn't it? Friend of the show. Billy in there. Big tackle. Cersei off for the Pompey game. Enjoy, matey. Enjoy. Happy 3 points if you get it. More utter nonsense between O'Shea and Cooper. Referee's having a word with O'Shea. Who goes and stands behind Patterson. In comes the set piece. Jacob Greaves hits the deck. It's just a joke what corners have become now, isn't it? Just pure rugby. And until the football authorities find out a way of how to referee 8 players all fouling each other, then it's going to happen, isn't it? Jack Taylor is ready to go off the bench. Looks like the first sub for Ipswich coming in. Going to be a change in central midfield. No surprise Darnell being good in the air. His dad was as well. Very not as good in the air as his dad, but decent, yeah. Walton coming to the edge of the box, clearing left-footed. Oh, nice little knock-off by Azon to Clark. Clark's probably been, I know he's a goal scorer, but been Ipswich's best player. Clark today, carried the ball well. Been a threat. Here comes Mehmeti in Clark's spot over on the left wing. Mehmeti onto the right foot, blocked. They have defended well, Millwall, haven't they? Mehmeti again. Left foot shot this time. Drizzles out for a goal kick. Looks like McKenna's only going to bring Taylor in. Alex Neil has got Barry Bannon. Am I just seeing the top of his head? Ah, there you go. Jaden Philogene is going to be coming in. A very nice player to bring off the bench. Not just this game. Something has to be done about pulling, shoving. Guys, it's got so bad now, hasn't it? So bad. And it's not an Ipswich thing. It's not a Millwall thing. It's not a Championship thing. It's a football thing, isn't it? I'm to the point where I'd say, look, just get rid of corners now. It's too much. Waste of time. Right, Philogene, Taylor and Bannon all about to come in. McAteer out, Philogene in. I'm guessing Jack Clark goes and plays down the right-hand side. Dan Neil out, Jack Taylor in. He'll play in central midfield. As will Barry Bannon. I'd assume Cundall's going to come out, is he? Yeah. If Bannon can get his wedding ring off by the looks of it. There you go, he's done it. He gives it to his manager. In comes Bannon. An EFL great, really. And he's on the ball straight away. And I give him the big build-up. And he pings it into the channel and straight out of play. Get rid of corners. Yeah, get rid of them. Yeah. Waste of time. I can't think of a better way to solve them. Extra ref just to aid for corners. I just don't know. At the moment, there's just so many fouls, it's impossible to police. That's the problem. That there's 3 or 4 fouls all happening simultaneously every corner. So even though we always get that suggestion there, Gary, give a penalty, there's genuinely, I would say 90% of the time, there's a foul both ways at the same time. And I don't know who you penalise half the time. Do you penalise this player holding this player or this player holding this player? And who's actually fouling who? Coburn down the right, blocked by Greaves. Just needs a big clear up, doesn't it? Is this a corner for Millwall or a long throw in? The ball is dead either way. Bannon sticks the corner in, decent one. Punched out by Walton. Back to Bannon. Oh, Bannon's beaten Mehmeti easily. Mehmeti with a pull on the shirt there inside the box. If Bannon goes down there, that's a penalty. That was a very hairy moment for Ipswich. Look at this. Into the box. He's too honest there, Bannon. Unless the pull happens outside the box. He just has to fall to the ground there and Mill will have a penalty there. Crazy from Mehmeti. Deary me. Down the line it goes to Taylor. Chuba Akpom and George Hurst are both going to come in. So big switch around up top for Ipswich. I guess Akpom will play 10 and Hurst will play 9. Flicked on, Philogene chasing. Philogene left. Clark right. Akpom and Hurst up top. And I suppose, from a size point of view, having Hurst and Akpom in is helpful for defensive set plays. Taylor. Akpom. Johnson. Philogene. Throw in Ipswich. Greaves has to go home to Walton. O'Shea up the line. Given away, playing out. But given straight back by Milwall. Sturgeon Akpom 50-50. Goes Millwall's way. Here comes Negley. Mitchell closed down. He goes home. Patterson's going to go long. Little feed onto Coburn. Cleared by O'Shea. Sturge, crossing chance here. Cross deflected corner. Milwall. Fair play to Millwall. We're at minute 73. Their pressing is very aggressive. Ipswich were playing out probably 45 seconds before they win that corner, and they basically pressed for that entire time. Bannon's going to take the corner. Usual suspects up. In it goes towards Kramer on the near post. I think O'Shea got his head on it. Negley. Bannon's got another chance. Crosses left-footed. Hits the first man. What's been given there? It's been given handball. If Johnson handballed that, then this is a dangerous place where this free kick's going to be. Yeah, this is going to be right close to the edge of the box here, and Bannon's going to be able to put this in left-footed. Good chance for Milwall this now. So it'll be a Bannon free kick with plenty of big guys and plenty of attackers in the box here. We're coming up 75. Big moment this. Bannon floats it in. Oh, Walton spills. Oh, goodness me. Coburn spins and tries to hit the shot. Walton unconvincing there. He tries to come out and get it. He's absolutely not fouled, which he's complaining about. I think that's a diversion there. Just completely butterfingers is that one. Walton. Greaves slides in to block Coburn, who hits it wide. Walton gets away with one a little bit there. Greaves back to Walton, who looks a bit nervy, bless him. Shanks that one out. Millwall throw in. Sky giving us some stats to say that both Ipswich and Millwall are in the top 4 for goals in the last 15 minutes this season. Philogene inside his own box. Switches the play. It's a lovely ball, that. Clark helps it on. Hurst now. Hurst is going to have Clark on the overlap. Hurst plays it to Clark. Clark's cross is blocked. Hits back against Clark. Did it go out of play? I think the linesman thinks it did. Coming up 77 on the clock here. Patterson goal kick. Channel ball for Ivanovic to chase. Walton easy grab. Bowls it out to Greaves. Ipswich still happy to play into the centre-backs from the goal kicks, and Millwall have pressed every single one of those. Hurst back to Walton. Bannon gets there first, but goes straight to Johnson. Channel ball for Akpom. Cooper does well, deals with it. Matasiwa, nice sidestep. Clark crosses low, all half cleared. Hurst couldn't quite pounce on it. Bannon's going to keep that in the corner. Nearly looked like it was just going to pop to George Hurst there. It's turned back over, actually. Philogene. Philogene inside. Matasiwa. Hurst back to Matasiwa. Philogene. Millwall won't want to see him in the 20 to 25 yard area. Brilliant long range shooter. Cross comes in. Akpom up there. Johnson tries to bring it down. Aziz closes him down. Millwall can't quite clear their lines. Matasiwa, unforced error. And it's going to have to go backwards in two. Walton, if she's going to have to rebuild again. Millwall standing firm. Akpom, Taylor. There's the ball into the channel for Hurst. Sturge does well. Hurst charges him down. Throw in Millwall. Handball shout against Sturge. Hits the arm. Doesn't necessarily mean it's handball, does it? And I frankly can't be bothered to have that discussion today. We've had it too many times and I'm on here for 5 hours. We're back later, by the way. Swansea Coventry. Philogene. If it ends 1-1, would you take the draw? Well, I'll have to, won't I? I think. Ipswich fan feels like we need an XG of about 4 to score. Maybe. Oh, it's a nervy last 10 coming up. We're past 80 minutes here. Ipswich 1. Milwall 1. Clark for Ipswich on 41. Coburn for Millwall on 50. Stockport have just equalised at Luton in League One. It's still Blackburn 0, Borough 0. No breakthrough for Borough yet. It's Derby 1, Birmingham 0 at Pride Park. Matasiwa, nice ball. Akpom in the 10, driving forward. Ooh, tried to play it onto Philogene. Kramer blocks it. Aziz tries to run. Johnson, Taylor helps him out. Could play by Jack Taylor that. Johnson. Philogene. Taylor. Johnson looked a bit rushed on the ball there. Remember, he is playing at left back. Right back by trade. Leif Davis suspended today. That one's popped through the middle. Looking for Hurst. Nothing doing. Patterson grabs it. 81:30 on the clock. Millwall going to bring in one more sub. By the looks of it. Ipswich have still got one more up their sleeve, potentially. Ivanovic down the left for Millwall. Crosses right-footed. Walton grabs it. Aziz arriving back stick there. Oof. Any big moment now for either side wins it, doesn't it? Clark foul. Free kick, Ipswich. And here comes Tommy Watson. Speaking of big moments, looks like Egley's going to come on for Ipswich. I guess the biggest moment you can have is scoring a 96th minute winner in the playoff final. And that's what Watson did back in May. I was there to send Sunderland up to the Premier League. Nagley is coming out. Mitchell is coming out. Sacco and Watson are going to come in. Straight swaps, you would guess. Watson to play off the front. Sacco into central midfield. Egley looked like he was going to come in. He's got his bib back on now. McKenna's going to wait a minute or two, I guess, and then Egley looks like he's going to join the action, probably for Jack Clark down the right-hand side, the Ipswich goal scorer. Matasiwa, Taylor, Greaves, hoiks it down the line. Turned over. Taylor driving forward. It's been a good sub cameo from Taylor. He's got a ball out onto his right-hand side. He didn't see it. He tried to play Akpom in. Jack Clark was completely open then. Brighton 2, Liverpool 1. David, you can feel the tension. Yeah, you can see it in my bloody shoulders, can't you? It's the end of the season, everybody. Johnson's going to clear his lines. Just hoofs it into the stand. And I wonder if Millwall will take the chance to hurl this long throw in. He just went for the reverse ball there, Taylor, on that drive. Could have opened up his body and slid Jack Clark in over on the right-hand side. Aziz crosses in low. Great cross by Femi. Jacob Greaves near post. Good block there. You always expect Aziz to go onto the left foot and swing it in. He can go both ways. Really dangerous cross right foot there. Oh, half cleared. Bannon slice volley cross into the back post. Clever from Bannon. That's probably going to be a yellow card for Sacco. Jack Taylor's making the same point. Yellow comes out. Clark there taken out waist high. Clever ball in by Bannon, wasn't it? Just floated it there. Poor tackle by it. Sacco just had to stop. Jack Clark. Are we getting the Egley substitution now? Yes. We are. Jack Clark out. Sindre Wale Egley coming in. And straight onto the ball. Ooh, charged down by Coburn. Where's that going? Ivanovic chases. Nearly got a lucky bounce there. O'Shea cleared it. Throw in Milwall. Coburn. Ooh, Ivanovic. Nice little takedown there. Is Furlong going to get there before that goes out for the throw? Yes. Oh, great touch by Akpom onto Taylor. Coburn closes him down. Strong by Taylor. Matasiwa, 86:55 on the clock. Is there a big moment to win this game? Either side can have it. Or are both managers thinking, do not lose this game? Walton all the way through. To Patterson. Sturge. Egley closes him down. Fresh legs there. It's back with Patterson. Boots it long. That's with Taylor in the centre circle. Akpom. Johnson. Matasiwa. Try to fizz it into Philogene. They haven't managed to get Philogene into the game, have they? Yet. Walton knocks that long. Looking for Hurst. It's fallen to Bannon. Cooper. Bannon. Watson. Sturge. Oh, Watson goes again. Egley's lost him. Cross goes in low. Coburn. Coburn can't get it out of his feet. Knocked back to Bannon. Cross blocked. Aziz. Massive chance. Huge save. Is he going to fall for Ivanovic? Hits the bar. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, Milwall were inches from a gigantic goal there. Oh, wow. What a moment. Bannon hits the shot. It's a great save. I mean, Aziz should score. Ivanovic hits the bar and it hits Walton's legs on the way down. Oh, Millwall should have scored there. Aziz with probably the bigger chance. That's saved and then Ivanovic slams it against the crossbar. It could have bounced down, hit Walton and gone in, or hit Walton and gone out. It hits Walton and goes out. Wow. Millwall should have won it there, shouldn't they? Goodness me. 89-50. Ipswich creaking at the back there. Millwall with a golden chance there. Bannon sticks the corner in. Shot drilled in by Sacco. Blocked. It's going to be another one. More defending for Ipswich to do. Look at this. To be fair to Aziz, it just doesn't quite come down for him. There's two on the goal line, so Ivanovic does have to blast it. He's quite unlucky, actually. Hits the bar. Oh, my God. 4 minutes stoppage time. Corner, Millwall. George Hurst is now getting involved in the Jake Cooper saga. Bannon pops it in, left-footed. Walton gathers. Wow. Millwall so close to winning it there as the clock ticked on to 90 minutes. That is a hopeless pass by, who was it, Matasiwa to Egley. Throw in Millwall, which Sturge is going to take. As things stand, nobody is winning. Could change. Blackburn 0, Middlesbrough 0, Ipswich 1, Millwall 1. Millwall are strong here. Millwall look the more likely winners, I've got to say. They've forced another corner. 91-36. Is it there? Can Millwall take their chance here? Hate to say it, teams that go up automatically tend to win games like this very late, don't they? Let's see if one of these two can do it. Millwall look the more likely. Bannon with another corner. Here it comes. Bannon left-footed. Walton gathers it. 90 seconds of minimum stoppage time left. Taylor out to Furlong. He did not want that there for 1 second. You get to this point and it just becomes don't make a mistake and lose the game. Ipswich go long. Hurst brings it down. Hurst was looking for a foul and turns back into Kramer, and Kramer obliges. It's going to be a free kick for Ipswich, and the last action of the game is going to be an attacking set play here. Ipswich can't throw too much at it, but can they get a good delivery? Let's see. Egley, left-footed, in it goes. Oh, it goes loose. Philogene, edge of the box. Philogene makes room for the shot, blocked. Turned over. We've got 15 seconds minimum stoppage time to go. Cleared away. Aziz brings it down. Aziz knocks it through. Walton out. Oh, he took a touch there on his left foot. Oh, my goodness me. And the 4 minutes of minimum stoppage time has elapsed, and the game ends. Ipswich 1, Millwall 1. We could not separate these two sides. In December, it was 0-0. We could not separate these two sides. In the table today, pre-game, it was 68 points apiece. We can't separate them in the game today. If one of these is getting ahead of the other, they're not going to do it in each other's presence this season. 1-1. And a very tense ending to this one as well. Milwall hitting the crossbar on pretty much bang on 90 minutes. We're awaiting full time in Blackburn, Middlesbrough, but it looks as though everybody has drawn today, and we kicked the can down the road for another week in an incredibly tight promotion race here. I mean, you want to win the head-to-heads, but if you're not going to win, just do not lose. It's a difficult game ticked off for both sides. They've both stuck a point on. Neither of them have lost, and it is full time at Blackburn. So everybody has drawn. Ipswich probably the stronger side in the first half. Negley, flashed one at Walton near post. Walton makes the save. Other than that, I thought Ipswich had the better of it in terms of the sort of territory and the attacking momentum. And Ipswich grabbed the lead on 41 minutes. There'd been a brilliant save by Patterson prior to the goal. Azon volleyed it. Couldn't quite get it in the corner. It's a good strike. Hits it nice and early. Brilliant save by Patterson. Dan Neal had one flash just wide of the post. So which is probably in the end good value for the lead at half-time. Jack Clark comes in off the left. It's a Jack Clark classic. I think in deference to Patterson in goal, I think it just flashes past Caleb Taylor. He sees it late. He doesn't move his feet quick enough. And you'd think he would save that 9 times out of 10. But I do think he sees it late. Clark gives Ipswich the goal. The response from Alex Neil at half-time is a substitution. Ivanovic comes in and he replaces Langstaff and plays in the 10. Coburn grabs the goal 5 minutes into the second half. Furlong comes out to try and win a 50-50. Sky replay it about 50 times, but my inclination in real time was that Furlong came out and Negley rolled him and just beat him to it in that particular duel. Slow anything down and replay it enough times and you can find a foul anywhere you like. I didn't think it was a foul, in real time. Then it's excellent from Negley. Takes it down the line, whips the cross in there. in between centre-backs and keeper. And Coburn knocks it in from pretty much point-blank range. And tit for tat for the rest of the game. I don't know. You tell me. Right up until the final knock-ins, it felt like Ipswich were doing more of the knock-in. Milwall defend well. Ipswich throw in a legion of substitutes. We see Taylor and Philogene and Akpom and Hurst. Millwall bring in Bannon and Sacco and Watson. We see Egley late. I thought Cooper and Taylor head it, kick it, clear it, defended well. And then the big moment at the end of the game, Millwall did come strong. They pressed throughout the 90 really well. I've got to say there were some tense moments of Ipswich trying to play out from the back and Millwall kind of making the press. And yeah, the big chance at the end of the game, it bounces for Aziz in the box. It looked like he had the better chance, but the ball just won't come down for him. He can't get enough power on the shot. Walton makes the save. It's back to Ivanovic. And I don't know what the clock said. Very close to the 90-minute mark. There's a couple of guys on the line, but Walton's out of commission. Ivanovic has to blast it, really. Hit it first time, and he hits the bar. It bounces down, hits Walton, and bounces back out. And that was the chance for one of the two sides to neck it. I needed to neck something when that ball was bouncing about. In defence of both Aziz and Ivanovic, they have precious, precious little time to hit the shot. And, you know, that's the deal, isn't it? Sometimes it scrapes the bar, goes in. Sometimes it hits the bar, hits the keeper and bounces in off the opponent. This one bounces out and, yeah, that can be the difference. That could have been a big swing, couldn't it? Ipswich would have had one fewer points. Millwall would have had another two. And it ends 1-1. And we kick the can down the road. And, I mean, look, Coventry are kind of irrelevant now, aren't they? I just think the way that, Ipswich have dropped points now in 3 of their last 4 games. Middlesbrough have dropped points 3 games in a row. Millwall have dropped points 2 games. So I just don't think Coventry are relevant in this conversation here. It just feels like Middlesbrough, Ipswich, Millwall are not going to score 85, 86 points, and Coventry just need to win 2 or 3 games and they're there. So I've got comments saying it's a good result for Coventry. Yeah, doesn't feel relevant, does it? It feels like the battle is now between Middlesbrough, Ipswich and Millwall. I tell you who it could be a good result for. Hull and Southampton. If they can both win today, they play Sheffield Wednesday and Oxford, who are 24th and 22nd. You know, does that close them up a little bit more? We have faltering teams here. Middlesbrough seems to be struggling to score. I mean, to be fair to Ipswich and Millwall, it's a hard game. It's a head-to-head. And they've drawn. You would argue the worst result today is Middlesbrough not beating Blackburn rather than Ipswich or Millwall failing to win a head-to-head. And this might be the way. All the head-to-heads might be draws. Next round after the international break, Middlesbrough versus Millwall. Round 42, Ipswich versus Middlesbrough. So, we go on in this automatic promotion race. Ipswich have the game in hand. Millwall tied on points. Middlesbrough have 2 more points. And it does really, really feel like this one is going to the wire. Today, neither side had the edge. I don't know. I think in game, Ipswich edged it, but Millwall hit the bar right at the end of the game. So you can make an argument either team could have won this one, and it ends all square, and we go to the international break with Ipswich and Millwall tied on 69 and Middlesbrough there on 71. Get your thoughts in the comments, and this might not be a decisive day. It just might not. You know, things might be decided down the line. I think that's probably the case today, and we tick off a head-to-head and we go to the international break. I will be back at 5 p.m. So I will bid everybody farewell. We are going to do Swansea versus Coventry later on. Big chance for Coventry. They can go 9 points clear of second place Middlesbrough. They can go 11 points clear of third place Ipswich if they can beat Swansea later on. I will bid you a fond farewell. Thank you to the wonderful people on TikTok. Make sure you've followed. I'll end that stream now. And thank you to the wonderful people on YouTube. We will see you at 5 p.m. for Swansea versus Coventry. This one ended Ipswich 1, Milwall